What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Nice. All right, what is up, guys? I'm out here. It's February, and I'm about to ride this thing, which is kind of weird to be saying, but it is February, and we're having some pretty solid weather here in New York City. I'm talking like 55 degrees right now, sunny, and tomorrow should also be really nice. Yesterday was nice too, and I actually went for a ride and deleted that freaking footage, so I'm pretty upset about that, but it is what it is. You chalk it up to the game. I'm gonna be taking a cruise. I'm gonna get some lunch because it's around lunchtime now, and I'm gonna be talking about my thoughts on the New York City motovlogging scene, and trying to give you guys some advice. You guys that are just starting out or maybe thinking of making a channel, I'm going to share some thoughts with you guys and see if it could help at all. I'm not the biggest channel. I don't have all the subscribers. I don't get all the views or anything like that, but maybe something I say can help a channel out there or something. So anyways, what do you think? We should do a cold start for the old Instagram. By the way, shout out to all of you on Instagram that have been sending me really encouraging and motivating and supportive direct messages, man. I thoroughly enjoy reading those, man. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. But let's get a little Instagram story going. All right. I'm not sure if I'm going to title this thing something or not, but I'll figure it out in just a second. But yeah, I'm going to let this thing warm up, and then I'm going to hit the road. I don't want this thing to vibrate off the seat. That wasn't very smart. But yeah, we're going to let her warm up, and then we're going to hit the road. All right, so before I even get into the topic of the New York City motovlogging scene and some advice, I just want to say I've been watching these two guys do their thing. More one guy than the other because the other stopped uploading. He hasn't uploaded in 3 months, but I've been watching these two guys. New York City MT09 SP. He hasn't uploaded in 3 months, but that's obviously due to the weather here in New York City. But we spoke on Instagram, and we were going back and forth in the direct messages, and he said he's going to be back out here springtime, summertime. He's going to be riding a lot. He's familiar with Bear Mountain, which is basically our canyons here in New York. It's the closest thing we have. And yeah, so he's going to be ripping around on that thing, and he's got a little channel going for himself. So that's what I like to see. I like to see people just jump in the game and just start doing their thing. And I'm also planning a ride with him as well, so look forward to that in the upcoming spring and summertime. And the other guy I want to mention is Rickymoto. He's on a 2021 Yamaha R3, and he's got that thing pretty decked out. I like the modifications that he's done. He's got lots of carbon fiber. He's got a full Akrapovic exhaust system, and that thing is badass. It sounds pretty good on that bike. And yeah, man, he's doing his thing. And he's also from New York. Now, he's not from New York City. I'm pretty sure he's on Long Island, but here in New York City, it's same shit to us. He's like right there anyways. He's not too deep into Long Island, but yeah, definitely check those two guys out. And New York City MT09 SP and Rickymoto, both of their channels will be linked in the description below as well. And yeah, if you like the content that they're putting out, make sure you subscribe to their channel and show some support. As a fellow New Yorker, we got to show support to each other and help each other grow. So I'm all for it. So for all of you guys that have been direct messaging me on Instagram too and saying, hey, you inspired me, and I'm gonna be motovlogging myself come this riding season, I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys really start your own channels and get to it yourselves, because we need more in New York City, man. We need more, but I'll get to that in just a second. All right, boys and girls. Woo. Let's get into these topics. All right, first thing I'm going to touch on is the New York City motovlogging scene. Yeah, I'm going to touch on that, sorry. So the New York City motovlogging scene is very scarce. As much of us are out here riding in New York City, as much of us have motorcycles and all different kinds of bikes, is definitely something that's not very popular to do here, I guess you could say. I don't know, like I see dudes with GoPros on their helmets all the time, but no one's really filming like moto vlogs. Like people are just filming their rides, and that's pretty much about it. They're not filming, they don't have a channel going or anything like that. So I would say the New York City motovlogging scene definitely has to grow. You know, there's plenty of room here for people to come up and grow. And you know, it's not, I feel like it's not oversaturated like all the other places. And even though all the other places are kind of oversaturated, they're still doing their thing. Like if you take a look at Florida, they're doing their thing. Texas is doing their thing. That place is doing their thing. This place is doing their thing. California is doing their thing, dude. If you watch a California motovlog, there's 5 dudes riding, and out of those 5 dudes, 4 of them are motovlogging and have channels. Like, it's insane. And they're all on different bikes, and they're giving their own different perspectives and everything like that. And it's like, New York City definitely has a lot of catching up to do when it comes to motovlogging. Like, we have other things on lock, but when it comes to motovlogging, we are far, far behind. And you know, I'm hoping that a lot of you that have sent me messages on Instagram saying, hey, you know, you inspired me to motovlog. I'm gonna get a you know, a GoPro and my mic and a setup and start motovlogging. I really hope that you guys actually do that. And you know, the more the better, in my opinion. Wow, this thing just leans over. But yeah, the New York City motovlogging scene definitely has a lot of room to grow. And it should be utilized, man. It should be utilized for sure. I think everyone should just jump out here and start motovlogging. Try to be more active with each other as well. Try to network a little bit. I'm not saying we got to be best friends. I'm not saying we got to make a circle with our bikes and sing Kumbaya and hold hands. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying we got to text each other at night like, hey man, good night, I'm going to bed. No, not at all. Or since we're all doing the same thing, we're from the same place, why not just, you know, pop up in each other's videos every now and then and give each other a shout out and show some love, show some support. I mean, we're all from the same city. Like, why not try to build it together, you know? That's my mindset anyways. It's like, it could only go up. Like, there's nothing negative that could come from bonding and networking and popping up in each other's videos and giving each other shout outs and all that. I don't know, man, that's just my mindset. But you guys feel free to let me know what you think in the comments, man. If there's anyone here from New York, that's thinking about motovlogging, or you are a motovlogger or whatever, let me know in the comments, man. I should have bolted the seat down. I had it unbolted because I had the battery out, and then I kept it unbolted yesterday when I went to Max BMW Connecticut. I took a nice ride to Max BMW in Connecticut, and unfortunately that footage is deleted because I am what us Jamaicans will call an idiot, and I accidentally deleted the footage, so shame on me for that. But anyways, my seat's unbolted, and every time I hit a bump it just kind of pops up, and and I gotta like reset it. But anyways, yeah, that's my thoughts on the New York City motovlogging scene, man. I feel like we have some work cut out for us. We have some work to do. That front wheel is like, stay down for what? Oh, you're a wild one, baby. You're a wild one. I've missed you though. Give me a hug. I've missed you. I haven't ridden this thing in over a month, man. It's crazy. She's probably running a little rich, I feel like, because she's shooting some big ass flames. But man, how could you not love this thing? I got the service light removed from Max BMW yesterday for free. Shout out to those guys. The service light usually blocks your dash so you can't see your temperature, which is super sketchy, especially on a bike like this where you want to know everything that's going on. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be making my way to Long Island to my favorite pizza spot, and I'll get back to you guys with some motovlogging tips and advice that I think can help a lot of you up and coming guys, a lot of you new guys, you know, help grow you a little bit better, and so on and so forth. So I'll get back to you guys. I'm just gonna enjoy this little bit of the highway I have left. I think it's about maybe 4 or 5 exits left, so I'll definitely get back to you guys. See, I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew it was nice enough to ride. Look at my man right here. I think he's on a BMW actually. I think that's a what is that called, a GS something, right? My man is grooving on that thing too. Oh, it's a Honda. Is it the African? Oh yeah, it's an African twin. That's sick. Gold wheels. Basically the motorsport colorway. You know, blue, white, and red. Dude, that's sick. Nothing like tagging along with a random rider, dude. It's the best thing ever. One thing about those bulky adventure bikes, I just love how they look, man. They're so like menacing. Really cool bikes. Alright guys, so it's about time I give you some advice while I'm cruising. I'm just enjoying the bike, man. Gosh, this thing is so fun. You forget how fun riding a motorcycle is when you haven't done it in some months, and you definitely forget when it's a BMW S1000RR. Oh man, this thing is amazing. Got the heated grips going and everything. But yeah, it's about time I give you guys some advice, what I think would help your channels. Let's see, what should I start with? I'm gonna start with like something simple, like titling your videos. I see a lot of people just title their videos kind of like, for example, they'll just title it like fun ride or beach ride or sunset cruise or something like that. But I feel like incorporating what bike you have in all of your titles will definitely help your channel out a little bit. You got to remember, people are searching most of the time. They aren't like, no one, not obviously, if you have only thousands of subscribers, that means a lot of people don't know about you. So each video that you post is a chance for someone new to come to your channel, and you know, it's going to be easier for them to find your videos if you have whatever motorcycle it is that you have in your titles, versus just having like, hey, cruising or whatever, or just something like super basic like that. I know a lot of the big channels, that's kind of how they title their videos, you know, but you're talking about dudes that have hundreds of thousands, millions of subscribers. Yeah, if you're the new kid on the block, you definitely have to grind and work your way into the algorithm, work your way into, you know, becoming like a notable channel. I don't know if that's the right word, but branding yourself, or it's not branding. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say just put yourself out there more. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, put yourself out there, put your bike out there. So just every video you can, if you could fit whatever bike you have in the title, find a way to just put it in there, man. If you go through all my videos, you see I have BMW S1000RR in pretty much all my videos, because that's what people are searching. They're not searching for me specifically. They're not searching for me specifically going to a car meet. They're searching for BMW S1000RR. So that's one tip, one little bit of advice I have for you guys. The other thing is, make sure that your videos have some sort of, make sure you're doing something. Like, make sure you have a destination, there's something going on. Make sure you know, you're spending the day out or actively doing something, instead of just aimlessly coming out here and riding and hoping for the best. Because the best videos are something that you have, like, you know, like you have a thought or an idea or something you want to get off your chest, and you just go and you express that, or you have a place to be, or you're going to a car meet or a car show or a bike meet or whatever it is. Those are usually like the best videos, versus just coming out here aimlessly and hoping for the best. It's nice to do that once in a while, because you really never know how it's going to go. You could run into people, you could have a candid moment, you could have something viral happen that you catch on camera. But to have just a catalog of aimless videos where you're just like kind of just riding around and you're not really doing much, I don't really think that helps anybody's channel, because people are just gonna be like, all right, this guy just jumps on this bike and just goes to random places and doesn't really do much, so what's the point? So that's my, you know, other bit of advice, is to actually do something, have something going on, and you know, have a destination, have something you want to talk about, instead of just aimlessly coming out here and you know, freestyling it. Alright, now the other bit of advice I have for you guys is to utilize everything. So YouTube has a description where you could engage a little bit more. There are people out there that read descriptions, guys, so make sure you're actively putting solid descriptions up and describing what you're actually doing with the ride or in the ride, or you know what you're talking about or whatever it is. Make sure you use hashtags as well. Hashtags are a thing on YouTube. I know that's like more Twitter and Instagram, but you know, if the tools are there, why wouldn't you use them? You know what I mean? So make sure you're hashtagging whatever bike you have. Make sure you're hashtagging whatever it is that you need to hashtag. The other thing is, I was just speaking about this earlier, is networking. Something that can help your channel is definitely going out there and riding with other people. Yeah, you could get away with riding by yourself, but usually people would much rather watch a video where it's you know, 2-3 bikes or something like that, you know. So every now and then just try to ride with a buddy or something, because people really enjoy that kind of content. Now, another piece of advice that I have for you guys that is probably the most important is, and I gotta sit on the passenger seat for this one, is be yourself, man. Don't get out here and like try to be like this motovlogger or that guy, or do what this guy is doing. Make sure you're being yourself, man. Make sure you're not copying anyone's style. Now, there's no problem with taking inspiration from somebody, right? Like, if you have a favorite motovlogger out there and you started motovlogging because of them, and you took inspiration from them, then that's cool, man. If you're inspired by them, you could take a little bit of their steez and incorporate it into your own, for sure. But don't try to do exactly what they're doing. You're copying their video, you know, video for video. You're just copying them and kind of remaking the same videos and all that. Be yourself out here, because 9 times out of 10, actually 10 times out of 10, there's really no one else like you. People might have similarities and be relatable, but you are your own self. You have your own life going on, your own personal shit and all that. So just be yourself, man. That's the most important one. I would say actually that, and having fun, man. Get out here and have fun. Don't try to be a motovlogger that's like doing it for the business side of things, or you want to be viral or anything like that, man. Like, yo, get out here and have fun, because guess what? If you get out here and have fun and your video doesn't do too well, you still have fun. You still have fun. Like, you didn't lose. It's a win-win. If your video does good, then hey, icing on the cake. But if it doesn't, you got out here and you had fun that day, and you had memories to rewatch and so on and so forth. So it's like, how could you lose with that, man? If you're having fun and you're doing it for yourself and you're being yourself, you're gonna have the best time out here, I promise you. I wouldn't steer you guys wrong. All right, time for some pizza. I'm hoping to have my favorite slice. Nah, this macaroni and cheese slice really does taste phenomenal. Kind of got a spot in the front, kind of, sort of. Man, this bike hasn't gotten this hot since freaking summertime. 210. You're a good girl, Crystal. You're a good girl. Take my keys out because I know that bothers a lot of people on the interwebs. If you're keying your bike, it's gonna get stolen. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Can I have one mac and cheese slice, please? Yeah. Excuse me. No worries. Oh, they got the good drinks. I'm not gonna drink all of this though, but ginger ale for the win. Yes, please. Here you go. Oh, you thought I was gonna use the card? Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No worries.
All right, boys. Honestly, the best slice in the world. Never fails, man. Always hits. Now, let's make our way to the beach. Honestly, I don't even know where. I don't remember where I left off. Man, yo, eating puts you like in a trance. Like, Seriously, don't remember what I was talking about. I know I was talking about motovlogging stuff, but I think I was giving advice on something. Alright, so where was I? Just giving advice. And, you know, hopefully the little bit of advice I gave actually helped somebody. Don't really feel like waiting on this line. Just gonna skip through here. Don't be smiling at me, girl. I don't know how to do that zoom in thing. I see a lot of people zoom into people's faces and stuff. I don't know how to do that. I gotta learn how to do that. Once I know how to do that, I'll you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about when I say shit like that. But anyways, yeah. Not really much advice I could give. I mean, the thing with YouTube is it goes either way. Like, maybe you could do all the stuff that I tell you not to do, and then your page takes off. Like, there's really no, I don't think there's no sure way to know if your channel is gonna blow up or gain traction or anything like that. You kind of just got to do it and see. You know, some people gain traction really quickly, some people gain traction years later. At least to me, in my opinion, I don't really think there's a dead set way on how to just, you know, get a channel that is just gonna blow up and be this big thing. But you sure as hell can try, and if you try, that's half the battle, you know. As long as you get out here and film and post and you're consistent enough, eventually it will grow. Eventually it will grow. Now, how big will it grow? I have no idea, but you'll definitely grow. You know, if you have the consistency and put up like 200 videos, at 200 videos you have to grow at least somewhat. Like, think about it. There's no way someone's out there with 200 videos with barely any subscribers, right? So just be consistent and post, and you know, don't think it could all happen in just like 5 videos or something. Of course, for some people it does, but not for everyone. Gorgeous day here in New York. 50 plus degrees, sunny. It's a little bit windy, but it's actually not that bad at all. And we're by the water right now, so it should be colder, but it feels pretty much the same, pretty solid. Can't go wrong with the first spot. Nice day. Man, this carbon fiber really does hit in the sun though. Can't wait. So yesterday, when I went to Max BMW Motorcycles in Connecticut, I actually, at the intro of that video, I had brought out all my parts that I've been collecting over the winter, and I was just going over stuff, and I mentioned how I was going to get this carbon fiber and then the carbon fiber frame cover as well. So it's going to have more carbon fiber and it's going to look really nice. I was going to get this part carbon fiber as well, but this has a little design to it as is, and I kind of like how this is just black. So I don't want just like so much carbon fiber. Even this is like probably too much carbon fiber, but I really want that look. It's gonna look nice because carbon fiber just hits in the sun. So good looking. So my boy pulled up and we decided to hit the other beach. So that's where we're gonna go now. This is what happens when there's one decent day in February. We don't know how to act. See some boats out there. So I haven't been to Garvey's in a while and it's changed. Wow. Nothing but apartment buildings. Harbor Landing. This roundabout about is definitely new. The apartment buildings definitely do look nice though. Wow, nothing but apartment buildings now. That's crazy. Yeah, all of this wasn't here. This is all new. Wonder how much they go for. This is the strip that I learned how to ride on. They added sidewalks and everything though. Wow. It looks so different. Definitely looks different.
You haven't been here since?
No. That's crazy, yeah.
That means we've only been at Siglet Beach.
Bro, that's crazy. So many apartments, they put up the sidewalks and all that. Nah, never. I didn't know they opened it back up. It was closed when they were doing construction.
Damien, Olivia.
Hi, nice to meet you. Yo, wasn't it closed when they were doing construction?
Yeah.
That's probably why. I thought it was closed for good. So, yo, the cops come here at night or what?
Sometimes.
Is it supposed to be closed?
Nah. Sometimes someone will kick you out some mall. You can be here all night. They won't say anything.
For real?
This is where we took the picture when I had my bobber, remember?
Yeah. Anyways, I'll have to get out of here.
Safe, bro.
Bye-bye. Alright. Alright guys, so we are on the way back home now. It was nice just hanging out and chilling. Yeah, speaking of chilling, I'm gonna make my way back to my ends and call it a day, man. It was a nice day to ride. I'm glad I got out. Yeah guys, I'm on my way back home now. I enjoyed the day. It was a nice, beautiful day, perfect day to ride. Hopefully you guys are gonna take into consideration my thoughts about motovlogging. Woo! Calm down, girl, calm down. And I hope it helps somebody out there, man. I hope it helps one of you guys that are considering it or already doing it and want some help. But yeah, I'm gonna just cruise on back home, man. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for checking it out. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're in one of the states where you can't ride, man, I feel you, and I hope you're able to get out and ride sometime soon, just like I was. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.